Take a look at this. There is major flooding in southern Colorado after 3 days of heavy rain. A resident captured this video Tuesday morning of the rushing waters in the San Juan River in Pagosa Springs. Officials say roadways and infrastructure have been affected, of course. That looks wild. Police said schools and all parks in the area remain closed because of river surge and high water. Over the weekend, nearly 400 homes in La Plata County were evacuated because of that flooding. More than 90 were damaged. That is just wild.
That just looks like a straight up river.
That is dangerous. Hopefully,
scary.
nobody was in the water.
Yeah. Well, on the other side of things, a drought in Alabama could mean fewer pumpkins on doorsteps for Halloween and more artificial trees in your living rooms for Christmas. Pumpkin patch owners say the lack of rain impacted the number of pumpkins they were able to grow this season, forcing some to bring in pumpkins from places like Tennessee and Michigan. But gourds aren't the only crop taking a hit. Tree farmers in the state say the drought could impact the size of Christmas trees. Kind of two ends of the spectrum there. And here we're
the
still...
pumpkins, the Christmas trees. But yeah, here at home we're seeing a little bit of that, and our falls are getting warmer and warmer, so we're kind of been seeing that this October. We're finally getting some fall temperatures in the forecast as we head through this week. We'll be in the 50s tomorrow and low 60s, and got a few rain chances sprinkle in and some fun events on the calendar. Coffee with a Cop tomorrow. Ooh. Sounds fun.
Yeah, lots of fun things to look forward to in October. We'll be right back.